Of division rivals. It's Santo Domingo going up against Santo Domingo. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Leody Taveras leading things off and takes a strike. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Long gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Next to hit, Stuart Baroa. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this three-game set. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's filled up. And they'll do it again. That one down the line, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to third. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Over to first, and he saved. Baroa on at first, nobody out. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now it's even up. fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Albert Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Rivas on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And starting this one, Robert Stock. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking, and there's 1 down. Jared Oliva digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-2 now. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Centeno makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Adael Amador, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Number 17, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Move to first, and he's back in easily. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Angel Henao. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Chester Piper warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Brooks also throwing. That's to third. And it gets by him. 1 run's in.
Hey, you beat it out.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Sanchez departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Chester Piper taking over on the mound, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Here's Leody Taveras. That misses, and that's ball 1. And now the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball down the left field line. Oliva flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. The count now 2-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Aggies out front here, 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one hammered way back there. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
At the plate, Junior Severino looking for his first big league hit right here. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. In there, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt, now 2-2. That one missed.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Jairo Munoz. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Stuart Baroa. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And out number 1 on the grab.
The bat, number 25.
J.C. Esquera now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
No strike. Strike 1.
That's inside.
1 strike.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And that skips into there. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Take a base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Rodriguez. And that is out of play. Esquera stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now Rodriguez. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. And that's too high. Squirts away a little bit. Adael Amador to bat next. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Goes down looking. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Stock back to work, and ball one. There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the sweeper is off the plate. And there's a ball. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Roberts stop. Won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. A new pitcher in the game, Carlos Pena.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Way upstairs, ball 1. Centeno launched a homer in his most recent game. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
High fly ball, right field. Rodriguez moving under it, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adael Amador. And a foul ball. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Number 17 stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 2nd of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Raynel Delgado getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That's in there. Strike one.
One strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the next to hit takes ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is inside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Jared Oliva. Oliva matched a homer in his last game. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Jamer Candelario will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1 and 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up and in, and 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the left fielder, Stewart.
So up next, Stuart Baroa, 1 for 2. In the dirt. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, number 25.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. That misses the zone. 1-0. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball. 2-1.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Rodriguez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
No, that's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Taveras coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down, Next is the speedy first baseman, Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the corner. Strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Runner takes off, and that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. And he swings over the top there. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Junior Severino.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jamison Bonilla, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 81, also getting ready. And it's even up.
1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Missing inside, and that's ball two. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop center,
And the batter will be the shortstop. Struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. Just outside. 2-2. Fastball is outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch inside. 1-1.
1-1.
That one missing inside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Adael Amador. Piper back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1. Strike. Whew.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate, safe, and the lead is up to 5. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chester Piper won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Aaron Brooks. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And now Raynel Delgado. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Candelario makes the grab, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Angel Henao. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Oliva going back, and that one is off the wall. Coming home. He will score. And they hold him at second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Baroa. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tavares at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Aggies lead it 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, number 5.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Activity in the bullpen. Richard Rodriguez up and loosening in the pen. Late swing, foul to the left. That's in there, and a count 1-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field, and they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Number 5 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ronaldo Hernandez struck out looking in his first at bat. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Centeno stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul.
One and two.
This one in the dirt. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Now it's the power speed combo. Jared Oliva. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That one the other way. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
So digging in, Jamer Candelario. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-4.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Pena out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jamison Bonilla.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the DH, Junior Severino. There's a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Tavares makes the play. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And now just a two-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Aggies have the advantage, 7-5. And we're back. Now here is J.C. Esquera. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0. No.
And that one fouled off. And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now a chance for Albert Rodriguez.
No ball.
And
1 strike.
safe. It's a stolen base. To the right side, Rivas fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, number 64.
And here's the first baseman, Rodriguez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
And there's the strike.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. That one missed.
2 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Adael Amador. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that's in the dirt. Esquera on third. Rodriguez at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
And next is the designated hitter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Late swing, fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the dirt.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Oscar Ratto. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Munoz up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one fouled hard the other way. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the first baseman. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Looked like it was a little bit up. On its way to the corner. And it's off the wall, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed. And now 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 81 on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
He takes it on his own. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Yastrzemski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Raynel Delgado. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Emil Montalvo warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Adline warming up as well. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
In there. And so now 1-2. In the air, center field. Centeno on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
They say you win.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jared Oliva. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 1 away. And now, Brian De La Cruz.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-7. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next is the designated hitter, Junior Severino. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That clips the corner. Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Stuart Baroa. Yastrzemski back to work. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Headed down the line. One away. Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Rodriguez. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two on, 1 out. And that misses. Now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now this is in the air down the line. De La Cruz on the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. Leody Taveras. Swing and a ball popped up. Candelario sizes this one up. Corrals it. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Angel Henao.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Stuart Baroa stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the catcher, number 25.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, J.C. Esquera. And that's a strike. Next pitch is inside. And now it's even 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Robert Stock.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. And there's a strike. Centeno went deep in his most recent game. A little bit high, maybe. And the count is 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jared Oliva digs in now. Just missed. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. And it's fouled away. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jeimer Candelario. And ball 1. Misses off the inside. Now 2-0.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Brian.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Candelario off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Digging in, Albert Rodriguez.
Albert Rodriguez.
In for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's a big power threat. Rodriguez. First pitch, and he just misses. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. No score here in the second. Bounce to the left side. Candelario whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, bases empty. Adael Amador, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, bases empty. Outside,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next pitch is outside. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Junior Severino looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. There's a strike. And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And there's the ball.
That's inside.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away. Number 92 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jairo Munoz now at the plate. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Rule to swing.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now move to first. And he's back in safely. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the rookie first baseman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground to short. And now bang bang play, and the inning is over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
17.
Sanchez back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Raynel Delgado.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, the sluggish shortstop, Angel Henao. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one fouled off.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Leody Taveras. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside move to second.
He's safe.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Stuart Baroa. Grounded out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Gilberto Centano. Pitch misses, 1-0. In the air, right field, Rodriguez. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared Oliva.
And the batter now, Jared Oliva. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First offering, and it just misses. A little bit low.
Nope.
Hernandez leads off first with one away. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And ball four to aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Robert Stock gives way, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Carlos Pena gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And here is Jeimer Candelario. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. Flied to right his first time. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Just missed.
I got a ball.
First and second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Two on, 2 outs. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Start of the fourth, leading off, J.C. Esquera.
Leading off for Santo Domingo, the catcher, number 25.
First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Yastrzemski getting ready to go. Adley getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. Misses inside. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And there's a hit. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Aaron Sanchez will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Chester Piper on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Piper picks to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Amador takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And that one off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to Candelario. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Junior Severino.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tap foul at the plate. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the second baseman, Jairo Munoz. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, right field, Rodriguez. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 17.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Piper measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now here is Raynel Delgado. Doubled his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 0-2. And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Angel Henao.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Just missed.
2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Centano brings it in, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Number 5. And that one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
Next to hit, Ronaldo Hernandez. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Jamison Bonilla getting loose out there. Number 81 getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Gilberto Centano. 0 for 2 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that drops in for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jared Oliva. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there at the knees. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone. Esquera collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Now the number 2 hitter, Stuart Baroa.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Piper back to work. High fly ball out to center field. Centano hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. At the plate, J.C. Esquera. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Rodriguez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Amador in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch, not close, up high. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. That one misses, and that's ball 3. First and second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
That's out.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So bases all loaded up. And next is the designated hitter, 1 for 2.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Aggies out front, 1-0. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jeimer Candelario.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No
Movement in the
ball, 2
bullpen. Oscar Ratto appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 28 also throwing. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Get out of town. He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the DH, Junior Severino. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. And that one popped in the air left field. Baroa puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball, two
and it's
strikes,
1-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
Jairo Munoz will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game, one out, one on. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Has grounded out a couple of times. That clips the zone. Strike one. To third. And that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeron Moreno.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in, Raynel Delgado.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Now fly ball to right center. Centeno on the move. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Angel Henao.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emil Montalvo, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yastrzemski also getting ready. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul.
We're getting another look at one of the top prospects in the game. Who doesn't love having a fast shortstop on their team? They're usually a lot of fun to watch.
Out towards left center. Oliva sizes this one up, nabs it, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder,
Leody Taveras, the next to hit.
0 for 3 in this one.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Guy swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 81. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
number 81.
And here's the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 2 for 2.
Hernandez.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just
that ball went out.
missed. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball, that's
pitch
off
is
the plate.
outside. And the count now even up.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next
3 balls,
offering
2
is
strikes.
down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Two down, base is empty. Jared Oliva digs in now. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one
Oh, that's too
upstairs,
high.
ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him swinging. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emil Montalvo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Stuart Baroa now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Next offering upstairs. That one way inside. Cut on and lifted in the air. De La Cruz holds it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Little chopper rolls foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right side. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Albert Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one called a strike. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground to third. Candelario on to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 81 departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Richard Rodriguez into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So up next, Brian De La Cruz. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one is back. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next is the designated hitter, Junior Severino. That one is upstairs.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one missed.
Ball 3.
Activity in the bullpen. Jamison Bonilla preparing to come on if needed. Number 72, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now batting,
Junior Severino with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the shortstop. And that's in for a strike. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
the batter number 22.
Jairo Munoz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now 1-1.
Ball.
Severino at first, 1 gone. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. On to first. And that's an out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ronaldo.
Here's the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Ball 1 there. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs, and now 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Richard Rodriguez won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jamison Bonilla.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the center fielder, Gilberto Centano. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Oliva.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jimmy Yastrzemski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rodriguez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rajay Adline warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Adael Amador now at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Centeno on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And that one's a little bit low. And that's how this series begins. Outside corner, there's a strike. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Checks over to first, back safely. And that one a little bit high. That's a little high. And the count is 2-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one fouled off.
Count's full.
In the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And here is J.C. Esquera. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tavares on second. Baroa at first with no outs. That one way outside. And 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Nope, that's the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
First and second, no outs here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rodriguez will hit next. He's got some power, no doubt. Knee high, that's in for a strike. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. And a strike. 2 outs. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Robert Stock. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Centeno with a homer in his last game. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So digging in, Jared Oliva homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Popped up first base side. Rodriguez should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jared Oliva.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Jamer Candelario in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Baroa snags it, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodriguez. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Oliva sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Adael Amador. Amador, in his rookie season, batting 6th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the rookie DH. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a foul out of play. That to right. De La Cruz. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The third baseman, Delgado.
So up next, Raynel Delgado. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's upstairs, ball 1.